What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 52 of our Cincinnati Bengals franchise. Today's action in this franchise series, we've got the AFC Championship game against the Cleveland Browns. This is not a mirage. You are seeing this. It's true. It's happening, at least in the virtual world. But how crazy is this? The first time, I don't even know what's crazier, right? The Bengals in an AFC Championship game, Cleveland being in the playoffs, or the fact that two AFC North teams are going to have to take on each other, both being from the same state, right, to go to the Super Bowl. So not only are bragging rights involved here, but this is a big thing, right? Both franchises have been kind of in the low-tier status of the NFL, right, for a little while, right? Bengals not so much as bad as the Cleveland Browns, but I'm sure for a lot of you guys that are watching this franchise series, a lot of you guys are either fans of the Browns or you're fans of the Bengals specifically, or a fan of both, right? So there's three ways you can go here. Or you're not a fan of them at all and you're just still watching this franchise series for the entertainment value, I guess. But there's a lot on the line here. Mayfield going to give us all that we can handle here. Jesse Bates coming in on a sack, and then Mayfield firing a shot deep to DK Metcalf, and look who is there again. It's Jesse Bates coming up with the interception off of Mayfield, and he looks like he can break a few tackles and go all the way, but he's going to get pushed out at the sidelines at 46 yards. And Tim Brady is going to come out for the Bengals here on their first possession at the 46-yard line. Brady pass complete to A.J. Green, who's going to take a big hit by Jamie Collins Jr. And we're going to be set up at 2nd and 8. Here's a pass complete to John Ross. So a lot of things are going right for the Bengals offense. You guys have been watching this series. You guys have seen how the Bengals have been operating here with Joe Mixon coming in second place in the NFL MVP race, just behind Todd Gurley. So if we actually take on the Rams, it'll be an interesting matchup between Mixon and Gurley, and see who is going to take home the ultimate prize, not just an individual award, but the ultimate prize of the Lombardi Trophy, right? But the Bengals offense has been really firing on all cylinders here in recent weeks. And I think it's because of Tim Brady's insertion into the lineup, and Andy Dalton have nothing to do with it, right? So we're in the red zone here at the 16-yard line. Pass complete to Martavis Bryant. He's just going to be a little bit short of that first down line. 3rd and 1, and we are threatening here. So 7-yard line. Brady fires out to Tyler Kroft, and he's going to get in with the last-ditch effort for the score. It's going to be 7-0 Cincinnati over Cleveland. Early. Good to get off to a good start, a head start. Here's Malik Jefferson getting in on a sack off a play-action pass that just didn't have enough protection to Mayfield. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Mayfield taking the snap, dropping back, and he started looking backwards. I don't know what that was about, but Carl Lawson's going to get the sack. And this man was absolutely on fire all season, so it's really nice to see him keep continuing that pressure on quarterbacks here in this really crucial matchup here. So here's a pass complete to Tyler Kroft. Going to set up a first down, now 3rd and 4. And here's a pass. Mixon should have just let that ball come to him versus trying to make an aggressive catch going towards the football. We're not going to get that first down. Let's jump a little bit further ahead. And here's our rookie out of Ohio University, Desmond Dallas. You guys did not see a whole lot of him during the season. Just kind of got lost in the shuffle here with all of our wide receivers. But he's going to get into some sets here in this playoff game. We really need to spread out this Cleveland Browns secondary. They got a lot of young guys that are pretty good on this team, and he's actually going to draw that face mask, so it's going to give us some good field position here. Joe Mixon with the little check down route right there is going to get 9. So here's 2nd and 1. Mixon split off wide in the shotgun set, 2nd and 1, and Brady doesn't find anything open. He's trying to run to the left, but he is going to get sacked right there. So that sucks. 3rd and 7. Here's a good situation. We got slants called up the middle, and Desmond Dallas comes up big time. He's going to get the first down. Just kidding. It's going to be 4th and inches. And guess what? What the Bradys do so well, right? What the Bradys do so well is they sneak the football. Tim Brady is going to get the first down. He's going to pick that up. We are only going to get 1 yard, so we're now at the 1-yard line, 2nd and goal, and we're actually going to pass and almost complete to Desmond Dallas, but made an athletic attempt to try to catch that football, just nothing doing. They are jamming the line. We thought about running to the outside here, but might as well try it with your big man, and just nothing doing here. So 4th and goal, decision time yet again, and we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. It's the AFC Championship game, guys, and if you can go up by 2 touchdowns, why wouldn't you, right? So I know that, I mean, we're in some really good field position here defensively. So if our Bengals team can, our Bengals defensive unit can make a really good play on D, we could possibly get a safety here, right? But we're going to call on the runner-up for the MVP, and he's not going to get it. So Cleveland gets the big-time pressure on Mixon, and he gets stuffed. At the 3-yard line, Njoku in motion, and check this out. There's Nick Chubb, going to get the carry only for 1 yard, so good tackling by Cincinnati and good gap contained by the Bengals defensive line here. So look at this. Sam Hubbard coming in, and he's going to drop Duke Johnson Jr. at the 1-yard line, so they are moving backwards now. 3rd and 13, and Mayfield going to get sacked in the end zone by Malik Jefferson, and there's going to be a safety. 2 points. Fire it up. 9-0 already here in the 2nd quarter. Let's go to the 2-minute marker. Joe Mixon going to get a carry on 1st and 10. He's going to get about 5 right there. Only 8 rushes for 16 yards, so we want to see a little more production out of him. We're going to do a little toss here, and good blocking out front by Croft and Benshaw. Unbelievable, guys. Mixon's going to take it in for the touchdown, and Bengals are now up 15-0. And we're going to kick that extra point. It's going to be 16 points that we're up on the Browns. So the Browns not really having too much of a good performance here, in my opinion. I mean, they're being shut out currently. There's 50 seconds left in the 2nd quarter, and David Njoku, just as I say that, Talib can't make the tackle. Jaquan Johnson can't make the tackle. And it's got to come down to William Jackson to come all the way over across the field and make that tackle on a big tight end. And that's 39 yards receiving after the catch. Jaquan Johnson looking to defend this pass, but it's going to be a touchdown to Njoku. And, that's a really athletic grab by a big dude. Like, you got to give some props to Njoku for making that catch. That will be reviewed, but they will end up giving the touchdown to him. So they did say he got the 2 feet in bounds. So look at the numbers, guys. I mean, we are being really dominant so far in this football game on defense. I know we gave up that touchdown, that late touchdown, and that big play by Njoku to set up the touchdown. All things considered, we're playing really well. Pressure on Mayfield. We're forcing incomplete passes. I mean, it's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. Well, we need to keep that momentum up, though, because a 7-point touchdown here, it's going to get to a 2-point game, 16-14. Not good. So we need to score here, and firing up the middle to Desmond Dallas again. He's going to make a tough grab, a physical grab. 4 receptions for 59 yards for the rookie. And you guys saw Kemi Martin as well getting involved, and he actually made a pretty good grab too. So here's Tim Brady firing to Desmond Dallas, and it pops out of his hands, falls into Martavis Bryant's hands, and both of them can't make the grab in the end zone. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal. It's going to be 19-7. Jaquan Johnson coming in, and good job by Bates to read the screen to make that tackle. And the Browns are going to have to settle for a field goal to make it 19-10. If they can nail it, this is kind of a difficult kick. They can. It is going to fall through. Wind was against them. So really tough kick. So A.J. Green going to make this catch. Good throw there by Brady. Good hookup. Ogunjobi with the pressure being applied onto Brady. Here's a pass up the middle, complete to Martavis Bryant. That was on a 2nd and 12. Now Brady is currently 24 of 30. And you guys can see, there's a nice little infographic right there. They were 28th in passing offense with Andy Dalton at the helm for the majority of the season. And with Tim Brady involved, the offense is seeming to take off to a new level. Jamie Collins actually going to get the sack here just as I'm singing the praises of the offense. 4th quarter, 8:15 left to go. The game is almost complete. And, we had Ross up the middle. I just didn't see him. And here's a pass complete to Green, and he's going to get about 11. So that was on the 20-yard line down at the 8. So we're going to kick another field goal. It's going to be 22-10. And guys, we're not really out of this thing whatsoever. Here's Mayfield firing out to the right. That is Jarvis Landry making the catch. Mayfield 15 of 17. 2nd and 9 now. Let's go ahead and skip a little bit further. 5:10 left to go. Mayfield firing up the middle to Landry again off William Jackson in the coverage. Pass complete. 3rd and inches. Really crucial down right here, guys. Sean Williams trying to come through. Maybe they're going to be running. They are not. They're going to be passing instead. Pass complete to David Njoku. Darqueze Dennard with the tackle. This is getting kind of sticky because a 22-17 game, I mean, the Browns are going to have to score 2 touchdowns. They're going to have to score 2 touchdowns in order to come back here and win this game, really. I mean, field goals are not going to cut it. It's going to be 22-16 with 2 field goals. They got 2 possessions. They're going to have to score 2 touchdowns. It's the only way they're going to do it. So 2nd and 5, and the Browns are going to jump offside, so the Bengals get a little bit of new life here on this drive. And that is a nice little pick-me-up right there. So good job on the refs for seeing that false start. And Mayfield's going to get sacked here by Carl Lawson. That's 4 sacks on the game for Mayfield. So the defensive line for the Bengals is coming after the 3-year pro here. And Njoku's going to make this catch on 3rd and 17. So they're settling for just a little dink and dunk type of pass here to get a couple yards. And oh no, pass complete? No! It's not complete. On 4th and 11, William Jackson comes through and knocks the ball away from Jarvis Landry. And guys, all we have to do is kill the clock. Going for the strip was Swearinger. He is now a Cleveland Brown. And Mixon's going to pick up the first down and more. He does hang on to the football. And Ricky Ortiz and Martavis Bryant, great blocking over there on the right side. Now we're up to the 32, and Mixon gets the first down and more. Browns have to use their 2nd timeout. They have 1 left. 1:40 left to go here. And here's Mixon running the football up the middle. He's going to get positive yardage. And the Browns are going to have to call another timeout. So averaging over 5 yards per carry so far for Mixon. It's just unreal. The guy's been just amazing. Might as well lean on him so far in this game, right? 20 rushes, 109. And guys, that's going to seal it. That run right there, the one that pushed him over for 100 yards in this AFC Championship game. The game is over. Your Cincinnati Bengals, let me say it one more time, the Cincinnati Bengals are going to the Super Bowl number 54. Can you guys believe it? We finally did it. It's accomplished. The goal has been accomplished. We got this Bengals team to really come together, and I felt like year number 3 was going to be really special. Just how our draft was going, how, well, our drafts, plural, I would say plural, our drafts were going here in the last couple seasons. The free agent acquisitions that we've had, the trades that we end up making. I think everything has been building up to this, and I'm really proud of the way that we've built this football team up from where it started. We haven't really seen a bump in the overall rating since we took over, but I think just the players and what they do best and their skills, I think what's happening here is that we've got a bunch of specialists, right? So John Ross is our speed guy at receiver. AJ Green is our possession guy. You know, we're saving money with Tyler Kroft. We got rid of Tyler Eifert. You know, things are really looking up, right? We got a lot of young players here and a nice core. This Bengals thing could be pretty legitimate for years to come down the line. So I'm not really interested in finishing this series up. You know, even with a Super Bowl loss or a Super Bowl win, we'll have to find out what happens next Sunday. But you know, I'm not really interested in closing this series out quite yet, because I really want to have you guys see what's going to end up happening with this football team years down the line. We'll do more simulating. We'll finish up this franchise, you know, sometime in the summer before MLB, you know, gets really going on the channel. But I'm having a lot of fun with this. You know, honestly, you guys can see some of the statistics and, you know, the Pro Bowl lineup here for 2020. John Ross made the Pro Bowl. We got some other players, Lane Johnson. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not interested in closing this series out anytime soon. I'm having fun with it. I hope you guys are having fun watching it. And again, just with that young core and that young nucleus, I want you guys to be able to see what's going to happen down the road. Because I think we're going to be pretty good for a long time. Okay, just how things are setting up. Jesse Bates makes the Pro Bowl as well as free safety number 1, and Adam Waldeck. Nice. We didn't even draft Adam Waldeck. He was a free agent sign, and we let go of Randy Bullock, and he earned his spot, and he's going to the Pro Bowl. So you got to think that with all those field goal opportunities from when Andy Dalton was at the helm, not being able to kick it into high gear and get it into the end zone, Waldeck was the man. 25-0. The LA Rams beat the Green Bay Packers, had 418 offensive yards gained. This is going to be a tough team, guys. Our defense has been playing really well. Our offense, I wouldn't say it's better than Green Bay. I wouldn't even say it's on par with Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers at starting quarterback. This might get a little dicey. I'm not going to lie to you. Jared Goff, 4 touchdowns in that game, no picks. Todd Gurley, the obvious MVP for the 2020 season. It's not going to be a cakewalk. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. They got a lot of weapons at wide receiver. They got weapons with Todd Gurley. Jared Goff can make some good decisions. We're going to just have to get pressure. That's really all it is. We're going to have to be able to designate in what formation they're going to run, what formation they're going to pass. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I don't mean to sell the game short. I want you guys to be hyped for it, but it ain't going to be easy. So I'll see you guys next Sunday for the Super Bowl, Bengals and Rams for Super Bowl number 54. Leave a like if you like this thing. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that red button for a subscribe or my logo in the bottom right-hand corner. And like I said, I'll see you guys next Sunday. As always, peace.